Okay, back to the battle before.
Oh yeah, we're still on this. Okay, yeah. So the French battle essentially. There's a movie about it with the king, and this is the kind of the nerding out I do.
Wait,
wait. It was on Netflix. It has the kid from Dune.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh yes,
He plays King Henry V.
Fucking phenomenal, phenomenal.
Very good movie. The only thing is that the historical accuracy in it is pretty
trash.
off. It's way off. Yeah, especially in the battle. So essentially, like the English, they don't have much going for them besides they used to rule the world, but now they don't. Right. So this is like a very
English.
Yeah, the English.
Yeah. Well, at least their schools ain't a fucking shooting gallery.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
obligatory.
Anyway, yeah. So
God, you guys do have sex.
at least.
No, it's worse. We do YouTube videos.
Yeah, it's much worse. We actually don't have sex.
You
yeah.
influence people.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Some people fuck bodies. We fuck minds.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt. Okay, continue.
Anyway, so
We didn't drink enough before we came.
No, we didn't.
No. But we drank plenty yesterday.
Oh God, yeah,
we did. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so essentially, what it boils down to is the English lower class murder the English or the French nobility with a bunch of bendy sticks that shoot smaller sticks. You know, it was like the Britons were very proud of this. So it was just badly represented
In the movie.
Right.
I did like the brutality they showed during the armor, like the fighting sequence, and it was muddy and all that. And you're like, it shows. It's like, oh, everyone's wearing like full chainmail, and you're like punching a dude. You're not killing them, or like you're just beating them until hopefully the armor gives away and it caves in slightly, and then you just hit him more with a hammer.
I feel like it would be like whose cardio is best, whose like endurance is best, and then I'm gonna stab you through the ice.
I would die so fast.
That's what the fighting feels.
Have you guys ever seen those like Full Metal contact sports where they do like the armored shit?
Yes.
Holy shit. Wild. I knew some dude who did it, and I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want to get into it, but I also kind of don't want to get punched in the throat with a shield.
Yeah.
Like,
oh God, yeah,
fun.
when they're like,
some of that shit looks like it could be fatal.
They're taking like the guards on the swords and just beating the shit out of their heads and stuff. I'm like,
you're just punching somebody with a fucking gauntlet.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't die. Like every tournament, like I'm looking at some of these, like you're taking a fucking metal shield and shoving it in someone's fucking jugular.
Yeah.
Like how? How does it not like a death every time?
Well, to be fair, it'd all be fatal if they just didn't wear the armor.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
sure.
But back in the day, what's even better, it's like you breaking bones or you're getting infected. It's like, well, Sir Scott, we have to cut his arm off now. He took a thorn.
bruise.
He took a thorn to the finger.
We have to.
your blood's blood. We gotta bleed to get that bad
That's the
blood
problem
out.
with all these wooden spears, the splinters. Oh my God. We've lost 4 men to gangrene today.
Get the local whore down here to piss on the open wound, and that shall clarify it.
That's cleansed.
Where are they at?
Bless the water. And you're like, what the fuck? One of the, I forget which prince, that's what they did. He got an arrow in the face.
Yeah.
And he survived. Like, and it was like penetrated down his like nasal cavity. And what they did back in like, I think it was the 1400s. It's like, okay, so they stuffed it with leaves and salve, which naturally they were like, yo, this is what we put in this.
Put dirt in it.
And it was like a 2-day, 3-day trip back to the kingdom. And then this is the first time they did a surgical removal of an arrow. A guy created it. You put it in the wound, you like shove it in, and then it opens up. So then you put another stick in to remove the arrowhead itself. And it took like 3 attempts, and the prince is just like, I'm guessing drunk at this time. And they're just cranking.
In shock.
Yeah, and they're like cleaning out the wound. I was like, God damn it. And he didn't have pictures drawn of his right side of his face because it was so mangled. But
reconstructive surgery is a fairly modern practice, as it turns out.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck, dude, back in the day, it was just the most brutal shit. You watched the movie Matt Damon.
Oh, The Last Duel?
Dude.
So good.
Did you read about that? And all the accounts are so different.
Yeah, I didn't read about it, but it was kind of like there's 3 sides to any story. You know what I mean? Your side, their side, and the truth. So that was a very fun. And then like it kind of was interesting seeing the 2 different pathways of how someone was living, you know, being liked by people as opposed to
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. And now we got this. Baddie's just like, hey,
it's my countrymen.
I don't schedule when they come.
If you can hear it, he scheduled the landscapers at the same time to film a podcast.
I'm gonna go yell at my cousins real quick.
Yeah, right. We can go do it. That's fine.
Yeah, Brandon, you might know one, I might know the other.
We can take care of this.
Sorry, audio listeners, for
They can't hear that.
Is that why the thing is peaking?
Hold on.
Oh, they can't hear it.
Really?
Holy
Okay.
shit.
That is
Alright.
really loud for us.
I take it back.
Yeah. Dude, we're good.
These mics are dope.
Dude,
Shirts are fucking really good.
Have you seen The Last Duel? Either of you?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't heard
Bro.
it, to be honest.
The brutality in that fucking fight, though. All the fights, you're like, oh God, like they're
Is
like,
this again,
hit
like,
someone in the
medieval?
face,
Yeah.
teeth and shit falling out. Like stabbing in between armor, bro. And it's a duel, and you're like, oh yeah, this is what they did. Like, this is literally how they lived life back in the day.
Yeah, I'd rather shoot people to death.
And the girl that,
Yeah.
what's going on in it is someone, there's grape happens, some grape on the girl's like,
grapes.
I got graped.
Grape jam.
And so naturally, the court's like, whoa, that's a big statement. First off, your property because you're a female.
Yeah.
Second,
Yeah.
we're
Calm
gonna-
down, wench.
Yeah, literally, it's like, well, your husband and the other dude are going to have to fight then. If your husband loses, we're going to fucking strip you naked. She's pregnant, by the way. We're going to strip you naked and burn you, like burn her at the stake and then hang the husband, I think was like.
What year was this?
Like the
1980s?
2009.
This was Texas yesterday.
This is right after they repealed Roe v. Wade.
This is fucking crazy. But yeah, like, and you're like, oh yeah, this is how people thought. And she just had like, they put her on this, like, she was locked up and just stood in the middle of the duel and just had to watch and hope for the best. And you're like,
Get him, honey.
yeah, you're like, bruh.
I'm curious what legal precedent there would be for why she would have to get burned for her husband losing in a duel.
Because she
accused-
yeah, she said she got graped.
She accused
Well,
the other guy.
to be fair, and throughout all of human history, grape was a pretty big thing. We kind of fixed that more or less recently.
Yeah, that was a recent
last
problem
100
solved.
years or so.
That was even mentioned in the movie, though. It was
Our
like,
history
yeah.
sucks.
Humans
Because it
aren't
wasn't
really
even-
good.
No, we
things.
suck.
It's not even about the grape. It's like, bro, that was his property. How dare you? That's literally how it.
Defile
You
another
insult- you
man's
insulted his
property.
man's honor, yeah.
You don't come in another man's property.
Yeah.
Like jerking off your buddy's sedan.
And I like it.
dare we must do it?
Also, I think I got the first cum of the podcast.
Dude, congrats.
Feels good.
It's right here.
A little bummed. I usually like to finish first, but congrats to you.
At least I had a good time. That's all I came here for.
Yeah, that shit's fucking. If you haven't watched that movie, it's a really good one. And then it's, I mean, I don't know many historical about. More Genghis Khan era is my nerd.
Oh, really?
I fucking love
Dude,
that shit.
Genghis Khan's some pretty base shit, dude.
Dude, that dude was a savage.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of grape,
He had the whole goddamn vineyard.
that's one word for it.
my man opened a winery.
He was smashing all sorts of grapes.
Yeah. It's like,
right.
hey.
He reduced the carbon footprint from graping.
Yeah, 30% of all grapes today are related from that vineyard.
It's a fine vintage. A fine year it is.
Mongolian 1263. Delightful.
Baddie's so uncomfortable.
This is today.
They're
This is so
talking about the non-consex. I don't like this.
He's
I'll
like,
be
I
fine
need
in
one
another
more
one.
of these.
I'll be
and
fine
life
here in a
is
second. Hold on.
good.
All right, I'm good.